I finally got Comic-Con tickets. I can't believe it. Jethro, my man, you've done it. This is going to be my first time ever. I can even take Pam. Boy, this is great news. Oh, but I've got even better news. I finally found a guy to take out my kidney. I should be on his way here pretty soon. I got tickets to Comic-Con. I can't believe it. Oh, I gotta go. I gotta go fill my bathtub with ice. Comic-Con.
So my boyfriend finally got us tickets to Comic-Con. Yes, he's my boyfriend now. I have a certain type. I only find guys attractive who have tickets to Comic-Con. New York Comic-Con, Baltimore Comic-Con, Great Comic-Con at Abu Dhabi, Comic-Con in Michigan. Anyways, I once dated a guy who had tickets to Rhode Island Comic-Con, and let me tell you, that is definitely not the smallest state. So my sister makes fun of me. It's okay. But Jethro and I have tickets to San Diego 2020. And who knows? This might be love.
My sister's taking me to Comic-Con with her makeshift boyfriend, Jethro. I'm only going because I've never been to San Diego. And I'm a huge Walking Dead fan. It's the funniest show on television. Next to Westworld. Anyhow, when she told us that Thanksgiving she made Jethro buy me a ticket, I was so excited. My boyfriend Swift, however, wasn't, but whatever. I was gonna dump him anyway. Hell, maybe I'll find some pimple-faced hottie while I'm there. One never knows.
Hey, this is Swift. Coming at you from my mom's basement. So, my girlfriend is cheating on me with a comic book reading, cosplay wearing son of a jerk. And listen, I worked hard for all this, okay? You see this? Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Okay? It's not for sale. Where did I go wrong? I've got to get her back. I'm nothing. I'm a shell in inside another shell. Inside a macaroni shell. I need to find the geekiest, smelliest person I know. Byron.
Well, a comic book can be anything. It could be a humor publication, it could be dramatic, it could be science fiction or about magic, or about elves. I love comic books. Every year I go to San Diego for Comic-Con, and let me tell you, it's a dream come true. There's this guy, Swift. He wants me to teach him to be more geeky. He used to give me wedgies, painful wedgies, but the tides have turned. I even have a girlfriend.
Hi, I'm Byron's girlfriend, Susie. I'm Susie. Sorry, I've never been on camera before. I love comics. And this year is going to be my first Comic-Con ever. Byron got me Comic-Con tickets for Christmas. I got him a blender from the Salvation Army. It was $2. I think I'm into girls. I met this girl from San Diego, and we're gonna hook up while Byron's at the Animaniacs panel. Wait, he's not going to see this, is he?
I met a girl on the internet. I think I'm in love. I imagine she smells like strawberries mixed with Ben & Jerry's chocolate chip cookie dough ice cream. It's a very specific smell. The only downside? She's a comic book geek. She's coming to San Diego this summer for Comic-Con 2020. She's so cute, though. I can't stand comic book people. Every summer, they descend upon San Diego like a swarm of prepubescent locusts looking to score a plush doll. She's like roommate, but I think I love her. Anyway, it's New Year's Eve. It's time to say goodbye to 2019. Oh, it's 2020 in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
My roommate hates me because I am a comic book fan. Yeah, she does. One night, while I was sleeping, she took my Superman figure from the mantel and tore it apart and taped it to the fridge. It had a note on it that said, "You're next." She denied it. I can never prove it was her, so I dropped it. Of course, we are the only two people living in this apartment, so unless it's my hamster, Mr. Crinkles, I'm blaming her. Comic-Con's coming business, and let me tell you how excited I am. This will mark my 20th year. 21st if you count the time I was in my mother's stomach as a zygote. That's right, my mama and papa went to Comic-Con. Whole family did, in fact. Even my sister, Lynn. She hates comic books. Except Batman. She absolutely loves Batman.
Shoom! Batman was created by Bill Finger and Bob Kane. He is one of the most relatable characters in history. Mostly because if you work hard enough, you can actually be Batman. It's admirable. I mean, he has a kind of attitude, and honestly, he probably should have never gone into crime fighting and given everyone like $1 million. Kind of short-sighted, but that costume. Oh, I mean, it's sexy as...
What's my name? You know my name. I am vengeance. I am the night. I am Batman. Do Do I like wearing the suit? Sometimes. It does chafe sometimes, to be honest. I got some itching in the lower back area. But I take it like a superhero. They ask me, does it get lonely on patrol? Yeah, I get lonely. Those long nights by yourself. That's why I hired a live-in partner in crime. Wait, that came out wrong. Is that a Superman hat you're wearing? Do you like Superman better than me? Are you going to leave me for Clark?
Really, red, white, and blue underwear, Batman? His Fortress of Solitude is so much bigger than the Batcave.
That hurts, Robin. Well, we have time for one more question. That's all right. How do I go to the bathroom in the costume? Well, let me tell you, I don't.
You have to love superheroes. They bring people together. Conventions are a big celebration with like-minded individuals, so we can all connect, and it's a beautiful thing. All these people, and nobody is fighting. They're all just getting along. You know, I met my husband at a convention. He likes to dress as Aquaman.
Hello?
He looks hot in his Aquaman outfit. But honestly, I would love it if he dressed as Felix the cat. Yeah. Rock that Felix outfit. I'm sorry, what were we talking about?
My wife wants me to cosplay as Felix the cat. She bought me a furry costume and black and white hair dye. I'm not doing it. I'm a man. I'm not, a cat. Can you imagine it? Oh, man. What would I be doing? Like, slinking around the house? It's like, I don't even know Felix the cat. I don't know what he does. It'd be like, I don't know, I'd need to hire a drama coach or something. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, God. I'm gonna have to do it.
My coworker put pictures of himself dressed up like Felix the cat online, and they were pretty good. I gotta admit, they were better than those jokers that was in that Cats film. I don't know what that film was about, but after we watched it, suddenly my husband wants to have kids. I guess I'll be seeing my coworker at this year's Comic-Con. My husband has been wanting to go for 10 years. He did some unsavory things to get those tickets. And I let him, damn it. I let him. And it caused a riff. Oh my God. What have I done?
I signed up for a buying group. People who buy tickets to the Comic-Con. And that is when my life went to hell. I found myself delivering packaging. Being questioned by the NSA, the CIA, the NBA, the ASPCA, and NASA. It hasn't been a good time. But by gum, I scored Comic-Con tickets. That's right. I also had to donate a kidney.
Remember, kids, selling a kidney on the black market does not guarantee you Comic-Con tickets. But it might. Yeah.
Don't tell my wife. She thought I was on a business trip.
I am the leader of an internet buying group for Comic-Con. I had the fastest computer processors at my disposal. I work a job that allows me to use the processors. I won't say what it is, but I work for the government. I'll give you a hint. It rhymes with PI Day. I love puzzles. Anyhow, I have to go to Comic-Con every year. It's a passion of mine. It's a passion of my brother's, too. He, too, works for the CIA.
Yeah, my sister and I work for the CIA. We just abuse our power every year to get tickets to Comic-Con. I mean, who's going to stop us? We'd be the first people to investigate it. Who's really going to tell on us? Nobody. Hey, did you hear about this virus over in China? Yeah, my wife keeps talking about it, bro. For whatever reason, this like mass hysteria with the media. They keep saying it's not if, it's when. Blah, 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 blah. I'm just tired of hearing about it at this point. Yeah, man. I mean, they'll figure it out. Hey, listen, actually, I gotta go. I'm on the clock, but I just found this website, right? They have a ton of illegally downloaded movies. If I sell them, I can flip it for a profit. I do that too. Power's pretty sweet sometimes, dude. I really gotta say. You gotta get a federal agent job. Pay's not great, but I mean, you find other ways to make money. Some pretty sick perks. Is that thing on? Oh,
there's this virus that's wreaking havoc in China, and I'm watching on the news and I'm terrified of it. I know it's only the end of January, but if I don't get my chance to meet Tom Hiddleston and tell him how much I love him, then I'm going to kidnap him. And I'm going to make him wear the Loki outfit from the Avengers films. I found his costume online. Yeah, it's his size. I bribed his assistant. And then I'm going to make him dinner. And I'm going to wear that nice dress my best friend made for me. And he better tell me how pretty I look in it. So, yeah, this Comic-Con has got to happen. Because I need my Tom Hiddleston sandwich. His Asgard is mine. What? Oh, yeah. I hope my husband has a good time too.
Yeah, my friend Cindy is really obsessed with Tom Hiddleston. Like, really obsessed. I mean, she sat through the Hank Williams biopic, I Saw the Light. That's obsession, and Tom Hiddleston hasn't even sat through that picture. Anyway, she's going to Comic-Con in San Diego this year. Large crowds, sweaty, unwashed people. Not my thing. Well, not my simple husband. Oh, Stanley. Still, I wonder, what is it like? Is it true that the streets of San Diego are paved with gold? I have heard there are celebrities everywhere, as far as the eye can see, and fun, and deals, and events, and panels, and swag, and all sorts of art, and artists, and writers, and it's all leaving me to make one simple decision, and that is, I am getting a divorce.
So, my wife wants a divorce. I've been nothing but accommodating. I got her Comic-Con tickets. I even got her a VIP picture with some guy named Tom Hiddlesmuck. I think he plays Captain Universe or some crap. My wife showed me some pictures of him, and I did a little bit of online research myself. I mean, I gotta say, while I'm totally straight, there's something about that Hiddlesmuck guy. Ooh, those gorgeous eyes, that devilish smile. You know what I'm talking about. That incredible ass. Now, I'm not going to mince words. I'd like to get him pregnant. I want to be his ass guardian, if you know what I mean. But what do you get a Hiddlesmuck when you want to marry one? An Infinity Gauntlet. Does an Infinity Gauntlet mean you're, like, engaged? I don't know. But I do know that I'm taking the pick up for myself. Romance is in the air, and happy Valentine's Day to me.
Well, you can't fix stupid. I had a friend of mine who had a saying. Some people shouldn't be allowed to breed. That guy. That Palooka. He is one such person. Oh well. Back to the drawing board. I got worlds to create.
We're going to Comic-Con! I'm so excited. I am a huge Jack Kirby fan. My boyfriend got me into this stuff. Jack Kirby is the king of comics. All this Marvel stuff, that's him. Anyone who says Stan Lee created it by himself, they can go pound sand. Don't get me wrong, Stan Lee's a great guy. He deserves his place in the history of comics. But Kirby is the backbone, the foundation. It all came from his pencil. It's crazy what you can do with a pencil. Draw, write, create history. Creation is everything.
It's Valentine's Day. I'm surprising my girlfriend with Emerald City Comic Con and WonderCon tickets. She says she's going to buy me masks for Valentine's Day. Ha ha, she's such a kidder. She's a nurse. Nurse humor, I guess. Anyway, we're going to start the Marvel movies from the beginning, starting with Captain America. No, not the recent one. I'm talking about the 1944 Republic Pictures one. And we are doing everything, even Howard the Duck. Especially Howard the Duck. The only Marvel movie that almost turned me straight. Quack, quack.
Yeah, so I got my girlfriend masks for Valentine's Day. I don't really do romantic gifts. Like this one year, I got my ex-girlfriend a whisk for her birthday. I mean, who doesn't love a whisk? Well, she whisked me away. Yeah, so I'm not really good at jokes either. So my girlfriend thinks that going to Comic-Cons will lighten me up. But see, I've been watching the news, and there's something headed this way. Something none of us have seen in our lifetimes. So yeah, I bought her masks. If a virus wasn't headed this way, it'd be toilet paper. See? Using my brain. Masks are going to become scarce, but toilet paper, it's forever.
Comic book history is going to end, at least for a little bit. Don't believe me? America just reported its first case of coronavirus, and they're already talking about canceling Emerald City Comic Con. If that happens, WonderCon's going to follow. And if they don't get this taken care of, San Diego Comic Con will be canceled. Mark my words. I've already got my cosplay picked out for it. I'm going to be a war boy from Mad Max Fury Road, except for real. 'Cause the world is going to hell! What a day! What a lovely day!
They canceled Emerald City Comic Con. What is happening? I had so many things planned. I finally ponied up the money to get a photo with Mark Ruffalo. You know, the Hulk? No, not Lou Ferrigno. What? No, not Ed Norton. No, not Eric Bana. No. You know, the Hulk. Michael Keaton? The Hulk. Mark Ruffalo, you know, he's like earthy and farts granola. Yes, him! Now I'm gonna have to stay home with my roommate Karen, and she's gloating about the cancellation. She's acting like a Karen.
I'm glad they canceled Emerald City Comic Con. My roommate Lisa, she was supposed to go, but alas, they canceled it. Good is what I say. I hate comic books. I make my boyfriend hate comic books. What I do like is water polo. I love water polo. This coronavirus better not cancel water polo. I swear to God, if water polo gets canceled, I'm gonna have to speak to the coronavirus manager. I will sue Wuhan. I swear. I will sue China. And if Ireland doesn't watch out, they'll be next. I'll sue, and I'll get that Barney Rubble stone, and I'll put it on my front porch, and y'all can come to my house and kiss it. Y'all can come and kiss my grits. I'm hungry. Maybe I'm pregnant.
I secretly buy comics. My family, my friends, my wife doesn't even know. I bought a storage locker, and every Saturday morning instead of work, I go to the storage locker and read the week's comics. I'm so sad. I bought a ticket to San Diego, only a Thursday pass, but they just canceled Emerald City Comic Con. Can WonderCon be next? I hope not. If that happens, San Diego is next. And if that happens, San Diego will be canceled, and then I'll never be able to become best friends with Josh Whedon and tell him why Alien Resurrection is clearly the best of the series, and Firefly will never come back. It's just, it's too much for me to think, too much anxiety. I think I need more TP.
They canceled WonderCon. I'm in shock. Things are looking dark. Like Robert Pattinson as Batman dark. Did you see the first footage they showed? Like, turn on a light. Didn't that guy sparkle in a movie or something? San Diego's next. We all know this. Coronavirus can't be stopped. It's like when Seth Rogen did that Green Hornet movie. You can't stop it from coming out. But you get free movie passes, and you're like, okay, sure. Seth Rogen was okay and knocked up. And then you watch the movie. And then suddenly you can't have kids. You tell yourself it's not because of the Green Hornet movie. But deep down, you know it is. And then you spiral down. It's been interesting. You wake up every morning. You see dead people. You, can suddenly read minds, and deep down, you know what's next.
They're going to cancel San Diego Comic Con? I don't believe it. It's like my summer vacation. It's the only time I leave the house. I still don't bathe when I go, though. Why would I? Eat my stench. I've been developing a nice personal musk all year round, too. Oh, you'll know when I'm coming. Plants, trees, they all die. Anyway, they're canceling Comic-Con, and I don't know what I'm going to do.
Come on!
You've got mail.
It's about time. Badges? I don't need no stinking badges. Ah. Hello there. I'm Stan. And now I understand that some of you are a little disappointed that the San Diego Comic-Con has been canceled. Well, all I can say is, tough. Back when I was a kid, back when I started, there was no Comic-Con. So welcome to post-war America, circa 1949. But seriously, the comic book industry has always had its naysayers. The comics have always had their ups and downs, their ebbs and flows, and always come through on the other side. You think this pandemic is bad? Then you've never heard of the book, The Seduction of the Innocent, written by this madman, Dr. Frederick Wortham. If comics can survive that, they can survive anything. Comics will be back. Conventions will return. And what we need you to do is to be ready for when that time comes. And to take care of yourselves and each other. Because remember what Uncle Ben said to Peter Parker. With great power comes great responsibility. Excelsior.
So, my friends and I are dressing up as the birds of prey for Comic-Con weekend. Obviously, it is nowhere near the canceled Comic-Con weekend, but I'm still getting in the character. I am supposed to be the wonderful, amazing, perfect Harley Quinn. So, last night, I did some looting. That's right. I stole my ex-boyfriend Jason's car while he was sleeping. And then I ran it right through his new girlfriend's house. She cosplays as Harley Quinn too. Has her own website even. He cosplayed as the Joker for her. Never did that for me. It's alright, it's alright. Because you know what? I'm talking to this new guy. He cosplays as Thor. Wrong universe, I know. But it's okay. 'Cause he's got quite a sizable hammer, if you know what I mean. God of Thunder, indeed.
Oh, God. Oh, no. I think I'm in love. And my cosplay sucks. I'm not Thor. I'm like the anti-Thor. I mean, look at her. She's beautiful. She makes a wonderful Harley Quinn. Yeah, I know she's from DC and I'm a Marvel character, but I'm willing to tamper the bloodlines. You know, cross-contaminate, if you will. We met on the Facebook page on one of the announcements where they canceled. We both commented, making jokes, and well, we started talking. She's lovely. You know, I never thought anyone could love me. Yeah, I really wanted to go to San Diego for the convention. But now, something else has happened, and I may be even happier.
So yeah, I am in love with a comic book geek. And that's okay, you know? I mean, I am one too. And I am a junkie. I am a comic book junkie. And that's okay too, you know? I mean, my whole family is. My dad, yeah, he's one of those guys who knows every word to every Star Wars film. Except for The Last Jedi. Yeah, he weeps whenever anyone mentions the movie title. We aren't allowed to say the movie title in the house. Okay, confession. I actually think it's the best Star Wars film of all of them. Sue me. So yeah, I am in love with a comic book geek. I know we're in a pandemic, but suddenly my life is more amazing than I thought it could ever possibly be.
I am going to kill the boy who is dating my daughter. Oh, I don't know who he is, but I know he's a comic book geek. And I know how these jokers operate. I know how they think. How? Because I cosplay as Obi-Wan Kenobi. I've seen Star Wars 425 times, and that's just episode 4. I know all about how to use the Force and Jedi mind tricks. No, I am not going to say it. Absolutely not. I'm focused on getting the guy who is dating my daughter. Stay on target. Absolutely not going to say it. What am I? Princess Leia performing for Jabba the Hutt? Say the line, Richard, say the line. No, I'm absolutely not going to say it. Fine. Use the Force, Luke. There. You happy? Princess Leia performing for you. Christ, I've got enough to worry about. Some scruffy nerf herder from Newark is trying to impregnate my daughter. I've got spilkers.
My superhero career ended when I got pregnant. Some people just put on masks and cosplay, but there are real superheroes out there. And I met them all on a Facebook page. And at night I would put on my mask and we'd go out and fight crime. But then I got pregnant with her, and that's when everything changed. Please, you have to help me. This toddler is not a toddler. She's an evil warlord bent on destroying the world when she turns 18. Please, you have to believe me. She's in my mind. She's in my...
My wife was taking the superhero thing a little far until she got pregnant. And then she got pregnant again. And now, all her dreams have been dashed. Now, while she's taking care of the kids, I shall enact my evil plan to make a weather device to control the weather. I shall be called Meteorologist Man. And all the world's nations will drop to their knees. They'll kneel like I'm Zod in Superman 2. And I, in turn, shall kneel. I will kneel like I work in a theater and Abraham Lincoln just came in. I don't know what that means, but it sounds hot. Wait. Why is my infant daughter floating in the air with glowing red eyes? Oh no.
I like dressing up in costume. I go to Comic-Cons, kind of hang out in that world. But something changed. I figured it out. When we were all buying tickets to this year's canceled Comic-Con, reality splintered. And it took me some time, but I figured it out. We ended up in a different universe. The other side of the mirror. Where were you at this time last year? It was different. The universe has fallen down a black hole, and something is keeping us here. Or someone. I see you. I know you are watching me right now. Your eyes are on me, deconstructing me, studying, waiting for your moment. You're what we've been reading about all this time. A villain.
making me fade from reality. It's okay. I found you. Others will too.
I got an email this morning from a girl who claims that Earth has been put into another reality. It sounded insane. So I started to read it. She sent it to a bunch of people who cosplay. People who dress up as heroes. Some of the people in the community laughed. Yeah, I'm sure Darkseid is trying to take over the Earth. Or, oh yeah, if Galactus shows up, make him some mozzarella sticks. The girl who sent the email was never seen again. She vanished. I think whomever did this might have killed her. It's not Darkseid. It's not Galactus, or Dr. Doom, or Elon Musk, though I did look into him. This is something we have never encountered. And it's up to us. The cosplayers. I'm scared. I am really scared. But you know what? Nobody f***s with the human race.
So there's chatter in the cosplay community that there's a villain behind all of this. That we fell into some sort of black hole. But I woke up this morning, put on a fresh pair of underwear, did some Pilates, then I put on this fine outfit. That's right, Star-Lord. My wife got it for me because she likes it. Then she really liked it. And then she really liked it. Now, we have 4 kids. Guess you could say, my galaxy didn't need any guardians. She's a brown coat. I'm an interplanetary policeman. We make it work.
Firefly is going to come back. I know it. Never give up hope. We need the almighty Nathan Fillion to step into the role of Mal Reynolds once again. Captain Tight Pants needs to come back. I know it's been, 17 years? People keep telling me I should give up. But when you give up, you die. And I can't die. I know we are all trapped in this alternate dimension right now. This timeline cannot be real. I know things look bleak, but we browncoats keep going. When you can't run anymore, you crawl. And when you can't crawl, when you can't do that, you find someone to carry you. We will get out of this. I know it. Just like I know that Firefly is going to come back. You just have to
believe. Believe we fell into a black hole and we have to find our way back. For years, I worked at a supermarket. I dealt with our customers, or as I call them, the Yagaboo-boos. But now, the Yagaboo-boos need something else. They need someone else. I need to become what I avoided my entire life, but what every Avengers movie told me I should be. a hero. I've lived alone, you see. Alone except for my butler Jacques. My parents were killed when I was younger. By murder hornets. No one believed me. Nobody believed they were real. But they're like Pennywise. Except they come back every 25 years. But this time, I'm ready. I've made a costume with my super sewing skills, and I will become that which murdered my mummy and daddy. Oh, Christ. I think I just had an emotion.
Criminals are a superstitious and a cowardly lot. They're a nuisance, a pest to be eradicated. And so, I shall become the Murder Hornet.
And this Murder Hornet will murder murder hornets. Prepare to feel my prick.
Of justice.
I was driving in the rain tonight. Dark road. I was going to my mother's. I was the only one on the road. It was just past midnight. And then I saw him in the distance. He is hard to miss. He just appeared. I drove closer. I wasn't going to pick him up. Too dangerous. But as I drove closer, I saw that he had his head down. And I was ready to pass him. And as I looked up, I saw his face. It was a creature. A devil. An alien. Inhuman. Something dark. The darkest thing I ever seen.
I saw him. He came to my house late at night. I was asleep. It started raining. Lightning. I woke up. And every lightning strike, he grew closer. He sat by my bedside. In the chair. My grandmother's rocking chair. He sat there. Staring. I was paralyzed. Terror. And then, one last lightning strike, he was gone. I knew he was the one responsible.
I am a pretty positive guy. Well, my whole family is. That's why I am pretty positive that there is an evil coming. Woo! Yeah! It's also why I am teaching my kids how to do kung fu. They're getting pretty good at it. Now, only a few injuries. Well, one of my kids did lose a permanent tooth. The dentist won't see us anymore, but, I think it's okay. It's going to grow back. He took a chokozuki right to the face. But you have to break a few teeth to make an omelet. God, I love my kids. We are becoming a fighting unit, and we will survive this. We will survive.
Hello, humans, and to all in the animal kingdom. This is your demise. You have met your new owners. Prepare to fight. You have fallen down this black hole with us, and now my commander shall take over, and nothing can save you. Not even David Caruso can save you. So why am I laughing? I can't stop. My 3 hearts. They're giving out.
The world is in danger, Lois.
It is, Clark.
And I must go out and save it.
Not before you take out the garbage, Ron.
My name is Clark.
Sure it is, honey. Listen, I I go along with this cosplay thing because you say you, need it, but that means I get something too. And I'm gonna need you to take out the garbage.
Oh, garbage is my kryptonite.
Yeah. Well, my kryptonite is when you pee and miss the bowl. That's one of the reasons you're on the couch.
You mean the Fortress of Solitude.
Right.
Our bond will not be weakened by this.
Look. I'm in love with someone else.
What? Who is it? Lex Luthor?
No, it's Captain America.
Wait, what? You're leaving me for someone in the Marvel Universe?
Yeah, so what? I'm seeing a woman that dresses up as Lois Lane. So, I dated a girl that cosplayed Peggy Carter, but you know, we weren't compatible. And I dated Marvel women my entire life. I wanted to spice it up a bit. Try a DC girl. And who knows? Maybe I'll try an Image girl if this doesn't work out. Or a Valiant girl. Or maybe even a girl from Dark Horse. In real life, I work 12 hours a week at Dollar Tree. It's so different when I dress up. My mom bought me this outfit. She thought it would give me confidence. And it did. She also bought me my codpiece. That was kind of weird.
My mom helped me put this costume together. Peg Bundy, married with children. I just never got the chance to wear it. So, what better time than the present, right? I don't know how Peggy's gonna save the world, but I'm scared. I wish I knew where planet Earth was. Or when. I wish this wasn't happening. But most of all, I wish Al was here. I know, he's only a fictional character, but it would be nice, even to have a fictional character as a companion. Al!
Companionship is important.
The days may be getting darker, but if you find the right person, you can make yourself a little bit of light.
She's talking about me.
Sure I am.
I know you are.
Who else would I be talking about?
Nobody, just me.
Keep telling yourself that.
This woman is obsessed with me.
Who wouldn't be?
Who indeed? Mwah!
Yabba dabba doo!
I figured out how to get the Earth back to its proper place. I made a fix Earth device out of Motor Oil, Tic Tacs, and applesauce.
Yeah, that sounds like it'll work perfectly.
Silence! Just because I find you suitably attractive doesn't mean I need you to interrupt me. Just you wait until later. Hubba hubba.
That's gross. Summer is Rick's grandkid.
I know, I just...
You are so dumb. You just made me want to stick my head in an oven. Can't believe I married you.
No. I've been practicing. Watch. We gotta get the flux capacitor to 88 miles per hour.
That's not even the right character.
I'm nervous. And when I get nervous, I cosplay weird.
You are always weird. If I had known I was going to marry you and we were going to live in your mother's house, I might have made different choices.
She doesn't mean that, Ma! Thin walls. Now, can we just let this go? Can we start it from scratch from the top? I promise I'll be good.
Okay.
Splendid. All right, here we go. I'm Rick, and you're Autumn.
Summer. My character's name is Summer.
So, I tried cosplaying for my woman and my daughter, and they told me to invent a character. And I think I finally got it. I will be Raphael Franco, the acid chipmunk. The acid chipmunk will climb walls and stuff, and to maintain his strength, the acid chipmunk will have to eat a face full of nuts. Just get in there and lap it up like a good little boy. Oh man, I am so good at this cosplay stuff. I should be a cosplay whisperer. Oh, why am I lactating? I don't know. I'm just gonna go with it.
I've always wanted to cosplay, but there's only one character I've ever really wanted to be. But for many years, I let society bring me down. I was embarrassed for my desires. And then the world ended. Earth, as we know it, has disappeared into a black hole, or someone's hole. And for me, well, now I have to grow my own vegetables. But I am going to become who I've always wanted to become. By Crom, I'm going to cosplay as Conan the Barbarian! Yeah! Take that, evil people! I wield my sword with a mighty hammer. And ladies, you better watch out. Conan is looking for you. And he only has 2 restraining orders on him this year. Yeah!
The guy next door's been bothering me lately. He's been running around naked with nothing but a crown on, calling himself Conan. Buddy, you're no Conan. You're just a dude who should really be hoping for warmer weather. Or who wants to get a tan to turn that 2-pack into a 6-pack. That's not how that works. You can look that up. I know you have the internet. And I am not going to your house to see your replica sword collection. Because I have a sword collection of my own, and I can actually use them. 6 feet is not far enough away from you. Besides, we have more important things to worry about than the Emperor's new clothes. Such as how to defeat him.
I am catching strange radio signals on my pulse helmet. Strange things. Messages about invading the planet. The person barking these orders sure has one heck of a voice. Sounds like my ex-wife. It is. Great! I just paid off my student loans from 30 years ago, and now the Earth is being invaded by my ex-wife. Great! Perfect! I still love her. Why did she have to go and become an evil galactic war queen?
My ex-boyfriend thinks I'm an alien war queen. Truth is, I met my soulmate. And so I left my ex-boyfriend.
And I'm her soulmate. We met at a monster truck rally. I was driving a monster truck. Vroom, vroom!
I saw him from afar. He was crushing cars. Let me tell you, cars ain't the only thing he crushed that day.
That's right. We fell in L-O-V-E. And now we do everything together.
That's right, everything. We even got dueling toilets.
It's a toilet that has 2 seats so you can be with your loved one at your most precious moments. They're called dueling toilets because everything in life is a competition. Ain't that right, Cher?
That's right, Sonny. I am Cher, and he is Sonny Bono. We don't care about social distancing. We're going out.
That's right, Cher. Sonny Bono is a-going skiing. And Cher, I love your hair like that. Come on, let's go.
Oh, Sonny!
Swing!
An invasion is coming, and there is a way out of this. There's an artifact that can save us all, and I need to be the one to find it. I need to be like Nicolas Cage in National Treasure. Book of Secrets. Okay, gotta go, no time to waste. Gotta move fast, and for one reason only, to save the world.
My master is here on Earth. He's been here for a long time. And nobody knows who he is. He has already shown his will. That is why we are here. That is why we are lost in space, hurtling towards oblivion. And when my master strikes next, the world will be doomed. He's giving me Australia. And I shall turn Australia into a non-stop Coachella and Burning Man party. Half Coachella, half Burning Man, all fun. And my mom's home.
So, things are getting pretty weird out there.
The dead are rising from their graves.
The dead are rising from their graves. You know, I saw my high school music teacher the other day.
He's been dead for 10 years.
I know. Choked on a junior mint 10 minutes before the spring concert. Looked like hell.
I saw my great-great-grandfather just walking around out there. He was wearing a Confederate flag and asked for the town of Deadwood.
Is that our neighbor dressed like Jason Voorhees from the Friday the 13th movies? God, yeah. Look at him. He's just like waving at us.
I think he's kind of cute. You think he'd make a good father?
What kind of question is that?
I don't know. By the way, I'm pregnant.
The Earth is lost, hurtling through time and space. There are evil forces at play. I remember when they canceled the San Diego Comic-Con. It seems like so long ago now. I mean, I had it pretty good before the virus hit. Didn't know how good I had it, actually. And then it hit. I tried to keep together as long as I could. I mean, I did a really good job of lying to myself. But we became trapped. Trapped in our homes. In our minds. But lately I've been thinking like a prisoner. And a prisoner only thinks about one thing. Escape.
We have all become space explorers, intergalactic travelers. Most of us think life is a funky journey. It's not. The truth is, we are all arriving and departing at the same time. Will we survive this? We can. To do so, we must all collectively become something more than human. We must become superhuman. Start creating your origin stories. Hone your abilities. Step outside yourself. I have faith. We will all be stars.
I'm not from this earth, but I've been watching you for eons. You're all really interesting. You have so much work to do. Like, so much work. What are some of you even doing? You know who you are, too. Stop that. I don't like to talk, but my whole planet's laughing at you. Especially Mongo. That good-hearted son of a gun? He has a penetrating laugh. Good guy. You're in a bit of trouble. He's watching you. The worst is coming. You can get out of this. Escape.
Do not listen to them. This, my friends, is the end. I am here to tell you that my master has a plan. I call it a master plan. First, I take this dog and I put him into the atomic plasma redistributor. Then, I turn the Earth skies blood red. Then, I raise my hand into the sky, and I push the Earth forward into its inevitable demise. The end of everything. This is why you spend good quality time with your children. Evil shall rule.
This is it. You've all lost. You feel terrible, bad about yourself. Everyone has abandoned you. Your thoughts don't matter. You don't matter. You're on unemployment. Your jobs have closed. No more theater. No more movies. Everything you have built your life towards is gone. You are done. Your life is invalidated. My master has come for you, Master Dark. Accept his offering. It is death. No. No more life. No more Comic-Cons. No more dressing up. Good doesn't always triumph over evil. This is the end.
Hi, my name is April, and I'm here to report the news. The world has gone to hell, faster than the last season of Game of Thrones. To recap, planet Earth got put into another dimension and was pushed forward in time. Great job, Earth heroes. You all suck. Except for the 4 guys dressed as turtles that are fighting out there. These turtles are frickin' ninjas. Oh, I volunteer as tribute to have each of their babies. 401-876-7664. I want a turtle baby. Call or text me any time of night. Oh, God, why is it so hot in here? Whew. I haven't been this hot since I learned that former President Jimmy Carter had a peanut farm. I would have former President Jimmy Carter's peanut baby, too. Call me Jimmy. So yeah, the world. Yeah, things are looking bad again. Life is full of ups and downs. And I know you're all hurting, but listen, pick yourself up. You have the strength. Take my hand. You can do something no one else can do. You can change the news for yourself. Now what will you decide?
I get out of bed, ready. I shower. I brush my teeth. I get funky fresh, grab the yardsticks of justice, and I ride. Everyone must social distance. There is a man, a maskless man. The maskless marauding menace must be stopped, and I will find him. I found him. I see. Those eyes. That hair. That peach fuzz. And so the seduction begins. He seduces me. I seduce him. I become pregnant. We have a beautiful, bouncing baby boy. Our love starts going downhill. We become a modern family. Why am I still playing the saxophone? This isn't funny anymore. What is going on? Wait a second. He's actually me? He's been me the whole time? Stop. I don't understand what's... I gotta get out of here. I gotta go. I gotta run.
Hey, you're having a bad dream.
Oh, just a dream. Thank God.
Bonnie's making us patrol the neighborhood.
Everybody's got to do their part. I mean, this world is doomed and all, and rolling into God knows what. But every night, we dress up and become vigilantes.
After 20 minutes, I want to take a nap.
That's why you gotta pack the juice boxes.
I do like a good juice box.
We haven't stopped any real crimes.
We did save that cat from that tree.
And we did stop that guy from breaking into the Klopex. Turned out to be an Uber Eats driver. Wear a name tag. Is that so hard?
You gotta wear a name tag. This is suburbia. Look, the marriage counselor said we need to spend more activities together. The costume's rising on my caboose. I can't wait to take it off every night.
I think it looks great. And it's the hottest you've been in years.
The costume stays on. Mazel tov.
There are others we run into sometimes. A lot of times we run into different guys who think they're Spider-Man. But they're all nuts.
That's right. I'm Spider-Man. Woo! Today I fought a guy who looked like me, dressed like me. He might have been me. I tell you, if I ever see him again, it's finished. Life over. What? You mean Spider-Man doesn't kill? You know what? Spider-Man doesn't kill. Starting tomorrow, Spider-Clone, I am coming for you.
I wish that guy would stop calling me Spider-Clone. Or firefighter, for God's sakes. Every night we're called to his house to get him out of the tree. You know, a lot of our calls are cosplayers who get stuck in trees. And other places. One night, we had to get Green Lantern off the roof of a Tim Hortons. He was up there for 14 hours. Darkest night, or whatever floats his boat, I guess.
I killed someone tonight. It wasn't my first. Far from it. Who's the first person I killed? It's a 12-year-old kid. He was with his parents. I did it right in front of him. Well, his parents didn't really see it, but I just took my knife out, this knife, and I just stabbed him right in the side and walked away. His parents were flipping out, and they didn't know why their son was dying, but I did. My only regret is not taking something to remember the experience by. I mean, think of it as a visual cue. Like, my mind just goes back to that exact moment, like music. I can experience everything, the whole thing, the feelings, the air. You know, I think about having all these keepsakes and just laying them across my bed so I can lie next to them. You know, I would love to just have them, and I don't, and it's just something I get off on. I mean, I honestly don't like guns. It's too messy. But this one is mostly to defend myself. I mean, look around you. I mean, society is falling apart. It's just a bunch of cosplayers just running around playing Batman and Robin. Like, and, you know, there are no heroes left. And Batman never killed anybody. He doesn't do what it takes. You know, I'll show them reality. Man, I am just getting so sick of the noise. I really, really prefer quiet. It's just not quiet yet, is it? Is it?
Yeah, I punched the ginger in the face. And I'm not even a violent person. I don't believe in violence, okay? Me, I'm a people person. And I usually love gingers. Also, I was going to become one once. And then, you know, the hair fell out, so... Who's hungry? Yeah, okay.
This is it. I'm no longer just a guy in a cosplay. I'm a fully functional superhero. All those days of playing video games, and they're really going to pay off. Am I about to fly off into the sky? Who knows? Maybe I'll die. But my mom, she's really going to be proud of me. I love you, Mom.
Given our mission, Mr. Messenger, we must defend the dam.
Villains are trying to destroy it.
Yes, and some guy dressed as Captain America, who looked really authoritative in his uniform, he gave us our assignment, so we must defend the dam. He looked really good in that uniform. Whoa! I got his number.
Okay, I'm leaving. You're on your own, Isis.
Oh, but Messenger, Isis needs you to help defend the dam. Ah, well.
Just got back from that crime fighting. Yeah. I fought some guys who were shopping during senior hours at a Wegmans. They threw eggs at me. But don't worry. I stopped them. Then, this little old lady with a walker came over and she pinched my butt. Nice butt, she said. Her husband, who had to be around 80, came over and said, I agree. Want to come over and watch the wheel? Well, I said, of course. I love Wheel of Fortune. Fighting crimes and making friends. Ugh. I'm going to go over there at 6:30. Time to clean up and make a quiche. Ugh. Superhero power!
I was over by the Midland Mall. I used to go there all the time to go to the arcade. I was the master at Ms. Pac-Man. People used to come far and wide to see me play. Anyway, I rode my bike over to the mall. I saw these men wearing masks taking out the arcade games. And that's when I said the magic word, kabam! And I became the superhero Captain Mighty. I took them out. They weren't going to get away with it. Yeah, turns out they were FBI. The arcade had some kind of scam going on. The FBI were there as part of some kind of sting operation, and they were wearing those masks as a part of state guidelines. Yeah, that pretty much sucked.
Yesterday, my daughter and I went out and fought crime.
I fought crime. He cowered in the corner.
I was letting you spread your wings.
Is that why you were crying?
Tears of joy.
Is that why you were saying, "Don't hurt me, please"?
I was talking about my shoes.
Your shoes.
I was so proud of you.
Don't change the subject.
I'm not changing the subject. I was so proud of you, sweetie. As a matter of fact, I think you should drop out of college and you can be my sidekick.
Me? The sidekick?
Hey, I don't make the rules.
And drop out of college?
Yeah, you know, you're not having really much fun there anyway, and college is a pit of a pit of despair. And it'd be fun.
That's your reasoning.
I ain't wrong.
It would be fun.
The bad guys did it. They won. We have ours. Today's the last day. You'd think I'd be split on this one. I'm not. This sucks. Everything sucks. The bad guys won. And the bad guys won because bad guys like me thought we weren't bad guys because we let fate decide everything. We're all trapped in the panels of a comic book. Can we escape? I say the odds are about 50-50.
Yeah. The world is coming to an end. The helicopters, they're dropping down from above. The sky's turned red. People are looting in the stores. We're all in trouble. Somebody needs to stand up now. Maybe it's me.
I am the most powerful man in the universe. But the thing is, I can only use my powers once. The alien told me this. My powers. Well, they fix everything. All the knots, all the pain. I would do it. I would do it. I would save the world. The entire galaxy even. Except, yeah, I die. I die when it happens. But, yeah, I have a son. I have a son. I have a son. I have a son. He's everything. I'm gonna kiss him on the forehead. And I'm gonna say goodbye. Don't feel bad for me. It took me a long time to come to terms with all of it. So, goodbye.
The sky lit up. It was the darkest moment here on Earth. It was the brightest light you could ever imagine. You could see into space. All of it. Then the planet itself lit up and we all started floating towards the sky. Weightless. We all ascended to heaven. The most amazing thing was nobody was scared. I wasn't scared. Maybe for the first time in my life. We were all the same. And it was beautiful. Were we dead? Or dying? We all floated towards an opening in the sky. I could see inside of it. I was happy. I was full of the joy I had always wanted to feel for myself. Then there was an explosion. We all saw a man hovering well above us. He exploded. And we all started to fall. And then the world slowly faded. And as I fell, I closed my eyes. I closed my eyes as tight as I could. Just falling. In peace.
When I woke up, it was like a dark cloud had disappeared. My soul felt lighter. My heart was at ease. Something had changed. Something significant. I had been on an adventure. We all have. I can't remember the adventure. None of us could. But it was a battle to the death with an enemy none of us could see. Something came to our universe. We had casualties. We lost so many people, all at once. So many souls. I will mourn you. Even if nobody else does. I will. I get up. I open my curtains. Look outside. And something is different. Something I can't explain. I then realize what it might be with one simple question. What the heck year is this?
People were different. They stopped living in such a defensive manner. They took action to actually better their lives in the world. To do the things that they really wanted to do. Like binge watch all of Supergirl. I mean, come on! How can you not? I personally need to know right now what is happening. Just a personal fact. People were better. Rather than living shallow, cowardly lives, although some of them were still pretty shallow. I guess that some of them were pretty cowardly still. So I guess my takeaway from this is that things really don't change. Sorry for the misinformation.
I finally decided that I'm going to be a cook, and I'm thinking about opening my own restaurant, but one that serves cosplayers exclusively. Of course I'll follow the new dining laws. It closed in a week.
I decided to travel east. I'm going to climb Mount Washington to the weather station on top. I'm going to learn the martial art lollipop. My teacher is going to be the weatherman that discovered the perfect storm. I would die for him. He is badass.
After 23 short years together, she decided, we decided
Better.
to get married.
Bob was so nervous. I get so scared. He still sucks his thumb.
Proudly, I mean, it's not like I carry around a stuffed doll with me everywhere I go.
He's an emotional support angel, Bob.
So, yeah. We're getting married.
I'm pregnant.
And having children. Wait, what?
I'm going to be a fantasy character and drift away. Will you wave to me as I go by? I hope you will. The world's changed. Where do we go from here? Only God knows. But I'm glad you made it.
Mama, that's fight crime. To fight what? Crime. Yeah. Okay. Did you get your homework done? Mom, it's summer vacation. All right. Well, why don't you start in your bedroom because it looks like a murder scene took place in there. But Johnny said he'd do it for me because he loves me so much. What? I didn't say that. But be back by 9. 9:30. 9:30. 10 it is.
My daughter tells me that I should be a superhero. Imagine that. And off we go. I'm not gonna lie, someone did try to steal my purse one time. And, bashed his teeth in. Good memories. Too bad it was my first grade teacher, though. It was really a bad scene.
There is one truth in life. When you do good things, you are a hero. Being a hero means something. And anyone can be a hero. Your neighbor, your mother, your Uber Eats driver, your pizza delivery guy, maybe even me. I'm a hero. I'm a hero. I'm a hero.
We are all heroes. In our own way. We all do small but significant acts every single day. Even if we don't think we do. Every choice matters. So use each one wisely. 1 second you're here and the next.
I went to the very first Comic-Con in San Diego back in the 1970s. The very first one. I'm an artist and I'm trying to get into the field. I've been trying for a very long time. Drawing a comic has always been a lifelong dream of mine. Every year I show my artwork to the editors, you know. And for 45 years, I've been showing them my artwork. And I'm starting to get in, I think, you know. One of these days, I'm going to get my break. Let me show you this. I did this for my grandson, and it's his birthday, you know. So he's such a lucky kid. He's gonna get a big kick out of this. He's gonna love it, don't you think?
I just got off the phone with my grandpa, and he's going to take me to the Comic-Con in San Diego. I'm super excited, and it just reopened, and this is my first one. I hope he doesn't embarrass me. He's totally going to embarrass me.
Well, it took a whole lot longer than they expected. But the San Diego Comic-Con is opening this year. I'm so excited. My boyfriend's taking me. I have no idea what to expect. But I don't care. It'll be fun. It'll be an adventure. Is it true that comic fans don't bathe? I can't believe that. I think somebody's teasing me. Comic fans not bathing. Crazy.
My dad is taking me to Comic-Con.
I have no idea what to wear. My dad said that I needed to wear a costume. My dad is lame. Does he realize that how am I supposed to dress up like a superhero or whatever when I know nothing about them at all whatsoever? I just don't see how that works. And second of all, I am definitely going to run into someone from my school there. And you know what that means? That's just bye-bye to my social reputation. Out the door. I'm acting like I don't want to go, but I do. I can't wait to dress up, and I can't wait to go with my dad. Just don't tell him that.
I finally figured out who I want my first cosplay to be. I am going to be Captain Marvel. I was in a really bad place, but then I started working on the costume. Sewing for the first time in years. My grandmother taught me how. She died of COVID-19 10 years ago. But now I'm sewing the costume with the skills she taught me. I mean, I've only just begun, so.
I'm coming to Comic-Con as the great God Thor! Not bad, huh? I got the sword, I got a shield, I'm getting the hammer too. Amazon UK did not let me down. Got this great helmet, putting in the horns today. Tomorrow, since the salons are open again, I'm going to check out my wig guy and getting all of this wax, baby. Like Brazilian smooth. It's gonna be sweet. And best of all, I'm single, ladies!
My dad's taking me to my very first Comic-Con. I'm super excited. Hey, Bud, get out here!
Just give me a minute.
Now, Lester!
All right, I'm ready.
Why do you look like my first grade teacher?
I do not. I'm Nikki Sixx from KISS.
It's like the World's Fair of pop culture. It brings people from all over the world together. And me? Some of my best people I've met at Comic-Con. Standing in line. Waiting in line. Because we all know it's about the journey and not the destination.
Oh, hello. I was just thinking about life. Life is one heck of a journey. Sometimes it's wonderful, like having sex with a beautiful man or woman. And sometimes it's awful, like having to sit through Forrest Gump or Pretty Women. But let me tell you this about that. I've learned that paddling upstream may not be the best thing. When I was at Yale, we studied Taoism, teaching you to flow with the current. Don't fight nature. We fight nature. We build our houses. We chop down the trees and we destroy the animals' homes. And the animals come anyway because they have no place to live. And the deer drop their ticks and we get Lyme disease and we get crippled. Or we go to the wet markets and eat pangolin and dogs and God knows what else in China. And we get COVID and the world dies. Protect nature, swim with nature, walk with nature. It's not a comic book convention where all you have to do is go against mobs of people to get to the trauma booth. This is life. You must change it. You must do your best. You can be a hero. Wear a superhero. Wear a cape and wear some kind of spandex, leotards, or even better, a nice little bikini bottom. And get those wax jobs done. Men or women, they're both delectable. Anyway, think about this. Be a superhero. Change the world. Save the world. It's up to you. And remember, we're all in this together. #MeToo. You can do it. I know you can. I want you to do it. So go out there and be a hero. Thank you.
they were so clever that I was stopped. But the thing is, time has no effect on me. I can wait. While they all slowly die, and the children die, I can wait. Here's the thing. I've already had my revenge. And so it goes. What do I have planned next? Well, you won't even remember it. Because it's already happened. You've already lost. A world will perish. A world will live. And nothing will ever be the same again.